Okay, dropshippers. So today we're going to speak about Meta slash Facebook, and we're going to specifically speak about interest or no interest. What should you do? Well, the first thing that you need to understand is when it comes down to dropshipping and AI in 2025, things are moving very, very fast. But certain things do not change. And you need to understand that what we're going to speak about today is not going to change probably in the next few years. So you are going to be good with the answer that I'm going to give you. A lot of people are making videos that you need to change your strategy, you need to do different things. You don't need to change nothing. You can keep the same strategy that you have without any problem. Okay, do you need to use AI or any AI tools? Yes, but in terms of Facebook ads, there's not much things that have changed. And even if it did change a little bit, it doesn't mean that your strategy doesn't work anymore. People make it seem like you need to change everything. It's not the way that it is. So today I'm going to speak about meta ads and no interest with an interest, and I'm going to give you an example of a current client of ours, literally a student that is running ads and making a lot of money with ads, and we're going to show you the results that he has been getting, and I'm going to explain you in his case what he did and what should you do too if you're just starting. Okay, so let's speak about the first thing that you need to ask yourself. So who is interest targeting for, and who is it not for? So you need to ask yourself this question: who it is for and who is not for. Well, I'm gonna basically tell you that we are going to speak about dropshippers because this video is for dropshippers. But at the end of the day, the moment that you know, okay, it's for dropshippers, perfect. I know the first thing. I need to get information for dropshippers because the information that the physical business get or the consultant get, it's not the same information that a dropshipper get. One of the biggest mistake that I did when I started dropshipping is starting to see like to go with agency owners and get information from them and get information from people that have physical businesses and learn from their business. It's not the same thing running ads for any other business than drop shipping. You need to learn from a drop shipper. And at the end of the day, you're going to say probably, yeah, but you and your brother, you have a mentoring. That's probably why you say that. It doesn't matter if you take us or you take somebody else. I'm telling you what I did and what made me fail in my first year of dropshipping and what I would not want the people that watch me to do as a mistake. And what I don't want them to do as a mistake is get information from people that don't do dropshipping. Because dropshippers, there's a certain way that you need to run your ads compared to other owners or other brands owners or physical store owners or other business owners overall. So now you know you're a dropshipper. So how does it work for dropshippers? Well, the first thing that you need to understand is that for dropshippers, you need to ask yourself one simple question. Do you have data or you don't? Most of the people that are going to watch this video don't have data. So if you don't have data, we're going to go on the right side. So what is this right side? As you can see, like I said, we're going to speak about a client. So one of our clients has been running a CBO for quite a while now. As you can see, spend almost $5,000 to make $14,000 with a 2.96 ROAS. So highly profitable with only one simple CBO, but that's not what I want you to look at. I want you to look at this word, sneakers. So as you can see, this is an interest. So I'm targeting sneakers, footwear with this CBO. So is CBO dead? Clearly not. I'm having almost a 3 ROAS with this campaign. So our clients are pretty happy with this results. And what you need to understand is that interest targeting are incredibly important when your pixel doesn't have data. There's an optimization that happens on the pixel level, on the ad account level, and also on the creative level. So since you don't have a lot of data, then this type of CBO with interest is going to be your best bet. Why? Because, like I said, you don't have data. Facebook doesn't know your clients. So you need to redirect Facebook towards kind of the right direction. And after that, what you need to understand is the problem with people and with dropshippers overall is they try to control the algorithm too much. I don't do that. What I try to do is, okay, I give you an interest because I want you to know that the product that I'm selling is a pair of sneakers. But I'm not narrowing down the age. I'm not like narrowing down to engage shoppers only. I'm not doing all of that. I'm just putting one single interest and targeting the gender that needs to be targeted. So if it's for both genders, I do all. If it's for men only, I do men. If it's for female only, I do female. That's pretty much it. So I don't put a rope into the neck of the algorithm. I just tell them, this is the direction that I want to go. This is what you should look for. And after that, you can do whatever you want. So now the algorithm is like, okay, so, he didn't restrain me too much because sneakers as an interest is like 300 million audience. Like I'm literally not restricting Facebook whatsoever. I'm just guiding it towards the right direction. But now the thing is, the moment that you start getting sales, and we have on this screenshot right here 198, so almost 200 sales, and this is probably a CBO of a month. So in a matter of a few months, it gets 1,000 sales. The moment that you start getting hundreds of sales, 1,000 sales, this is the moment where you're going to start to go towards the right. As you can see, this is another CBO and no interest, this one. So spend 3K to make 8, 2.34 a ROAS. So again, profitable. But this is what you need to understand. This one is highly more profitable. This one is still profitable, but a little bit less. When you go towards no interest, you need to make sure that you have enough data, that you have a lot of purchases, because it's going to be harder to find client. And the algorithm knows better than you, but it's still going to cost more than if you would only do an interest like this. But if you want to scale to big numbers, then you basically need no interest, because interest targeting, yes, it's good and you can scale amazingly well. But at the end of the day, when you start getting a lot of sales, then you want to start scaling with no interest. It's basically the best option because it has no restriction and you allow Facebook to do whatever they want. But that's the thing. If you're just a beginner, you start with interest. If you're an advanced, then you start implementing no interest. And what's going to happen? It's going to lead you to something like this from June 20 to November 3. So a little bit above 4 months. This client made 215K in sales, 1.2 conversion rate, and a good decent amount of money. So guys, at the end of the day, if you want to achieve those results, you need to know how the algorithm works. And to be honest, there's no better than us into knowing how the algorithm works, because we don't only do what Facebook wants. We know what Facebook wants and we know what still works. We're not like changing strategies every 3 days and like doing something new. No, we know this thing works. Okay, maybe we need to change like one or two little things, but at the end of the day, the core strategy stays the same. And it doesn't matter what you do, the interest targeting are not going to go away in the near future. Why? Because you need to understand that Facebook, in a way, like has a lot of new clients. Like a lot of brands like Apple, Nikes, they run ads on Facebook, but they have also a lot of new clients and they don't want to lose those new clients. So they always going to add interest and they're going to always work. Why? Because they know that if you're a brand new business, like no interest is not going to work that well for you. So you need some sort of way to guide the algorithm. So if I have if I had to answer the question back, who is interested, who is interest targeting for and who it is not for, basically, if you're a brand new dropshipper, interest targeting is for you. If you're not a brand new dropshipper, you have experience, you have a store that have thousands of sales, then no interest targeting will suit you the best. But again, it really depends on the product. It really depends on your store. It really depends on your ad account. We truly need to learn how like how your ad account works, how your product works, and then I can make um a verdict of, okay, this is your problem, this is your problem, this is your problem, because everybody's different. There's not, the thing with Facebook is there's not like a one formula that fixes everything. Everybody's different. Like same thing if you go to the doctor. If you go to the doctor, someone is sick, could be someone needs more of that, someone needs more of this. Same thing in drop shipping. And more specifically with Facebook ads, some people will need to test more interest. Some people will need to go no interest. Some people need to focus more on the creative. So really depends what your problem is. We need to find it, and after that, we can give you the solution of what it is. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. This is the video of today. If you have any question, let me know down in the comments below. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.